ครับ Hello to you. I've come down to Ping River, to the steel bridge that crosses over at this point. I'm interested to know what the level of the water's like. Just after we've had a lot of rain. It's been pouring rain overnight. We had tremendous storms. We've had tremendous storms for the last few days, and therefore the amount of water in the Ping River is amazing. Now, don't forget, the river actually carries all the water from the many tributaries upstream, the Mae Tang. That's a huge river in its own right, and that pours into this Ping River. So what we see here today is bringing down many other areas, the catchment area, the north of Thailand, coming down the Ping on its way down to Bhumibol Dam. That goes through Doi Tao, and as regular people watching this channel will know, I do go to Doi Tao on a regular basis and check up on the water level there, because if Bhumibol is kept back and Bhumibol fills, the dam fills, then water backs up and then upstream becomes more waterlogged and flooded. Anybody that's not familiar with this location is not a regular subscriber to my channel. This is the Ping River at Padaet, and this is the weir, the sluice gates that control the water that sits in the Ping River at the city. So the city has water at a depth because of this weir, and therefore it's holding back the water to give people something to look at. Today the flow is going through here because we've had a lot of rain, and at times of year when there's a lot of stuff to be collected from this area, they bring diggers in and dig all of this rubbish out of the river at this point. Well, in the distance there you can see a floating blue pontoon. That is used as a walkway, but also as a barrage to put across here, and therefore to circle back all of the rubbish over to this side, with a huge excavator which is here on site already. It's here year round. It will lift all of the rubbish out from inside here out onto trucks and take it out for recycling. Well, I've now come to Nawarat Bridge, and I want to show you, this is P1, and P1 is a location in Chiang Mai on the Ping that monitors for us the flow through the city. And in this map representation you can see P1 in the centre, and above it are P21, 67, 75. These are all locations that are monitored every year about how the water will affect P1 and how the downstream then is affected in terms of flooding. Down the bottom left hand side is the area of Hot, and that flows down into a huge floodplain, and I'll leave a link above to the playlist that I have made of various videos in the area of Hot and also the Doi Tao area. This river that comes along here, Mae Ta, and then the Guang that comes down P5, Mae Guang, and that travels south of Lampun, all of that water comes down into the Doi Tao floodplain. And if you also include the Samung River that comes out of Samung and the Mae Wang, you've got all of these tributaries coming into the Ping River, which causes annual concerns for flooding. Now, this morning we've been down here and looking at the height of the river down here near to Hangdong, and then we've come up into the city and seen the area that controls what stays in the city, and that is round about here. That's the weir, the sluices at Padaet. So right now we've come up to the city at Nawarat, and if you come past here, this location, which is opposite the first church of Chiang Mai, you'll see people, standing around waiting for almost lottery numbers to monitor as to how the place is going to flood, which one's going to come first. And in this map here we see a representation of the city. Top left you've got the old city, and then you've got the east side, which actually is low-lying and has certain lower than other areas within it, and there are numbers. So at the bottom you can see number 1 is the first one to flood, and that's at a height of 3.7, and then you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if it reaches 4.6 meters at this location of P1, then you'll see there 7, which is all the brown area, that will be inundated with water. So that's really the disaster. That's the worst it can be. But one, which is down here, which is the bottom of Chang Klang Road, and this is Night Bazaar here. If you see that there are a couple of colours surrounding that road there, you need to be aware of these numbers down the bottom. That's a very happy map here, showing the same sort of detail, P1 and P67. And down here we have the electronic LED board that shows you information. On the right it shows you P67, and on the left it shows you P1. And today there is no numbering, no illumination, no warnings, nothing. But if it did, you'll see that the critical level of 3.7, which will affect the bottom of Chang Klang Road, 6 to 7 hours before that, if it up at P67 is monitored to be 380, then we know that Chiang Mai Chang Klang Road will be inundated with water. So as you can see, right now there is no warning here. Oh, we've got a light coming on, and we've got lights. Wow, somebody's looking at me doing this maybe. We've got lights, I can't read them for the life of me, but I think it says 12 o'clock, then it says 2200, and then it goes on through till 9 o'clock, and we're looking at down the bottom here at 0.46. Down the bottom there is a number behind there, 0.46, that's at 9 o'clock today, and therefore you're looking at the level on the scale of down here at P67. So we're far from threatened at the moment by the floods. Thank you very much, whoever was looking at me to turn these on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a camera around here somewhere. Well, I'm over the moon that we were able to show you a number. So the flood level threat is not there today. I'll keep you abreast of it in the months to come. We will experience floods at some stage because, water has to go somewhere, and it can't all go down the same river system that is filling up with silt and weeds and human activity year after year. Something will happen this year, maybe next year again, as it has done in the past, and it's inundated quite seriously into areas around Chiang Mai and the suburbs as well. So hope you enjoyed this little tour up the Ping from Hangdong up to Chiang Mai, and showing you the level of threat of the flooding this year. As of today, which is the 12th of June, mid-year, we've got a couple of months of rainy season to come. So follow this channel and you'll see other updates of the water flowing through Chiang Mai and any threats that are imminent in Chiang Mai. Thanks for watching this one. Take care. Bye-bye.